Hey guys, Coach Hud. Hey, I got a programming update for you guys. During all of our cycles, I usually do like a video at the beginning, maybe one mid, and then at the end. And so, even with the gym being closed at the moment, and having to do our home workouts, our last cycle technically finished this past week. Some of you guys were able to shoot for your 1 rep maxes, hit some new PRs. Congratulations to those that were able to do that. And um, and so I wanted to give you a quick update on what we're going to be doing going forward as far as programming. So what we have been in, what we had just finished was a hypertrophy phase, right? And that's where we're working on building the muscle, and we'll see reps. We were seeing reps in the higher, like 8 range, for a lot of our reps, and then we were working on some movements that aren't necessarily the core, like strength movements of like the squat, the deadlift, and the press and the bench press. We were doing like the paused and tempoed and some variations. And the plan had been to start up a strength cycle to build off that hypertrophy. So with so many of us not having access to gym equipment, what I'm going to do is create kind of a bridge program in between there. Because some of you guys do have access to barbells and weights, but then the problem is sometimes people don't have enough weights for especially for trying to max out on some of the heavier stuff like squats and deadlifts. So we're going to do what is kind of a power building cycle in between. So it's not hypertrophy and it's not quite the strength. It's a little bit in between. So the first couple weeks of this, you'll see reps in like the 6 ranges and such, and then they'll get into some heavy singles mixed in. But that'll be kind of what we use to bridge. And then once the gym opens back up, we'll roll back into our strength cycle. So for those that have that, you'll see, I've got my notes right down here, so that's why I'm looking down. But my planning calendar, we have, Mondays will be deadlift, Tuesdays will be bench press, Wednesdays will be squat, and Saturdays will have the press. Friday will be the Olympic lift snatch skill work, and Saturday, along with the press, will be the clean and jerk. So those will be the strength movements you see during those weeks. So if you have that, great. If not, continue to focus in on the either the 11 a.m. WOD that you'll see posted there, or the 4 p.m. WOD. All of those are variations of home workout stuff that you guys can do at home, and that we will be doing via the live videos. You'll also obviously see on Thursdays the strongman stuff with Coach Ryan. And then, so we'll have both versions of those types of workouts available. Pick the one that you want to do for that week and enjoy. So I got a couple things that I'm adding in for we usually have our after class portion. So for those that can do the strength works type stuff at home, I have some variations on those. So on Monday, you'll see some press work as kind of the after class strength work. On Wednesdays, you'll see some bench press work, and then on Fridays there'll be some deadlift stuff. And then, as usual, we'll have skill work days for the after stuff, so you guys can keep working on your skills, the things you can do at home. But we'll have that for both Tuesday and Friday. And then I had also planned to start this cycle. It's about 8 weeks till Murph. And so Murph, for you guys that don't know, is our Memorial Day workout on the, I believe that's going to be, let me check the calendar. Yep, the 25th of May. And so I had planned like 8 weeks on the Monday, since the workout would be on a Monday, to kind of build up and get you ready for Murph. So what you'll see on Mondays is a Murph Prep, and it's got some things in the workout. So for those that don't know, Murph is a 1 mile run, and then 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats, and then a 1 mile run. And if you're doing that RX, you also do it with a weighted vest. So what I have us doing is building up over that time frame on Mondays. So you'll see a Murph Prep in the Monday workouts. If you've never done Murph before, I would suggest not doing it with the vest. And maybe you even want to plan for a half version of Murph, which is a great scale, because sometimes we would do it as maybe with a partner, and when the gym's open. And don't know if we're going to be doing Murph virtually or at the gym. We'll have to wait and see. But you can be doing the Murph Prep at home. The only part that will be a little bit of limiter for some people is the pull-up, and where you have access to a pull-up bar at home. If you don't, there's obviously variations you can do with rows or table rows. I would suggest that if you look up table rows on YouTube and you're looking how to do that, then you make sure you weight down the other end of the table before trying to lean underneath and pull yourself up. But even a nice bent over row will help build the strength for the pull movement of the pull up. Don't forget, if your kids have a swing set in the backyard, anything like that you can use for anywhere you can do a pull up. But there'll be Murph Prep on Mondays. And so that's the rough rundown of this cycle and what we're going to be doing. If you guys got any questions, reach out. I'm going to post this on Facebook. It'll be in SugarWOD. It'll be on our YouTube channel. Ask comments, questions. Usually Facebook is the easiest place to ask those questions on, because if you've got a question, somebody else probably has the same question, and we make sure that we can answer it on there, and everybody can see the answer. And so I think that's it. This is the programming update. If things change, I will let you know. Otherwise, I will see you on the live streams and all your posts and videos on Facebook. I love them. And so this is me wishing you both love, peace, and fitness. We'll see you later, guys.